Hey folks, this is ioEther. I'm back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Kobasa. This is in a tier 9. Bat Chat. This is the Bat Chat 25 AP. This is the tier 9 version. Used to be a Lorraine at this tier. That was a ton of time ago though. And now they've upgraded it to this thing, which I've never actually played because back when I had to grind through the tier 9, it was a horrible Lorraine, which has since been downgraded and turned into a tier 8, which is apparently amazing now, but it was atrocious at tier 9. So I've never played this tank since it's after my time getting in the Bat Chat. But obviously Kobasa has it, and why am I not pronouncing the start of his name, you may ask? Because he and I have come to an agreement where I don't butcher his name. That's pretty much how that goes. I could call him something different, but Kobasa is about the only part of his name I could pronounce, so I'm gonna go with that. This is obviously on Moravanka, and on the other previous times that you guys didn't see that I recorded this, I totally didn't call this some other M name. We're not going to go into that, though, right? Yeah, no, right? Okay. I do want to say I'm sorry for videos not coming out on time this week. There's been a couple, like Sunday, Monday, you guys didn't get videos. And for those of you who didn't visit Discord, you're going to be wondering why. And that would, of course, be because my computer died over the weekend. And right after I recorded a game, it just blue screen of death, and then I tried repeatedly to power it back on and nothing happened, and that's why I didn't explain in yesterday's game, because yesterday's game was actually recorded on Saturday when my computer still worked. It was intended to go out on Sunday. That's not how that worked. And so yeah, things went badly. I'm sorry. As it turned out, it was a problem with my RAM. I replaced the RAM. Found out the RAM in there was ancient, which is probably why it died in the first place. 5-year-old RAM will do that every once in a while. Or possibly older, I don't remember when I built this thing. But apparently, that's all the RAM is. Or was. And so it's all been replaced, and hopefully from now on, videos can come out as timely matter. However, if they don't for an extended period of time, look to my Discord server again, because I'm pointing at it, but you guys can't see it because you're watching this and not my Discord server. The link to my Discord server is in the description below, by the way, if you don't know where that is and haven't visited it yet. But that's where I'll put all the updates, because I can get to that from my phone if my computer dies again. And no, I'm not 100% certain I got the thing that caused the blue screen. I'm just 90% certain. But it's possible that it was something else. And so I took my best guess, and that's why I replaced the RAM. We'll see. Is basically all it can come down to. And so back into this game. This game should justify a Wednesday. That means it should be an exceptional game. And let's go from there. Let's not shoot our T-71. He is looking for a shot on the WZ. Obviously, he's not going to find it. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. Apparently, one of the games I have already cast appeared on Jingles' channel. So props out to the Danish Bacon for getting his game on 2 different YouTube networks, though obviously one is much more widely viewed than the other. That would of course be Jingles. Nobody watches this stuff, right? Okay, let's get back into the game. He is approaching, looking for shots, but obviously doesn't want to be spotted while he's shooting at things. If he can unload on these guys without getting lit, then he can do a lot more damage. Oh, I forgot this thing had 6 rounds. As he gets, he actually only got about half his clip off before he got lit. But the enemy team ignored him because there was much juicier targets in front of him. The T-71 was right up in their faces, and a light tank up in the face of a bunch of medium tanks is always going to get targeted first, because they love to pick on the little tanks. So now he's got to reload and run back, and it looks like there's a Progetto harassing his artillery, and Kobasa is going to try and get back there as he reloads. He's going to pop up into this guy's sightline when he's reloaded, hopefully. Or that's what he was trying to do. It's not quite how it worked out. Oh, artillery stuns him and the Progetto, but yeah, I can understand why this happens. If you were there, wow, me and talking right now. But if you're a lover of artillery, then you may want to close your eyes. If there are small children in the room, you may want to send them away. However, if you, like most of my audience, enjoys watching artillery players scream as they die, then you're going to want to slow this down and enjoy. And I'm going to try and edit this in and slow it down so all you who don't have access to a slow-mo cam can also enjoy this. That was actually written into his email. Yes, he did that on purpose. Yes, he was sorry for it after the game ended, but in the moment he believed that his artillery was trying to kill him, and thus return the favor as quickly as possible. And so, unfortunately, that was 2 shells wasted. I'm hoping he doesn't need them later on, but if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see that there's we've only killed 4 tanks and they've killed 8. That's an issue. Also, most everybody on the flank died, with the exception of Kobasa, because he left that flank. So that means that entire section of the enemy team is going to be walking up towards our base. And with nobody between them and our base, they're going to have an easy ride to get there. If I hover over these, do they undo? No. Okay. Well, obviously he's still got stunned driver and gunner. That's a replay glitch. He's looking for the shots on the WZ. Looks like the AMX is going to take the shot first, though. And the AMX is most likely going to be able to finish off the WZ. And then maybe we're not going to get a shot from that position. I personally would have been advancing a little bit farther. You want to get up either over here or over here if you're going to defend against stuff coming from this side. The only problem with being up here, of course, is the fact that if they progress all the way up to you, then you have very little place to go with it getting shot. But when they don't know you're coming, it makes this much easier. Ooh, unfortunately, the W's gets a shot into him, and that is going to be an issue. It drops him to just under 500 health, and that does mean that a bunch of the enemy team can, in fact, one-shot him. The most enemy team is artillery right now, so I mean, as long as they don't land a shell directly on him, he should be okay. He's looking for this T-55A. The T-55A cannot one-shot him. However, he can in fact one-shot the T-55 because of the health it was last on. So if he saves one shell, he will be okay. I don't know if that last one tagged the Tiger or not. It looks like the AMX is going to jump on the Tiger and go see about finishing it off. And meanwhile, he's looking for this T-55A to progress over a ridgeline and suddenly become spotted. Tiger is in fact on just over 300 health, so that means we cannot kill it if it walks out into the open. And it looks like the AMX is backing off. I don't know why. Unless the Scorpion's over here somewhere, maybe. No, artillery kills the Tiger. Okay, good. That frees us up a little bit more. There are still 7 enemies left on the enemy team. Unfortunately, though, well, 6. We only have 3 allies because our AMX 30 with 1,000 health got OHO'd. Pain. I love this. So, I want to know what cruise goes you have on first off, Kabasa. The second, I assume you have some sort of like vents on, or what kind of equipment do you have on? Because this guy should be spotting you sometime soon. The T-55A has enough view range that you are definitely within it. Most likely he has maxed out view range. So why hasn't he spotted you yet? Well, I don't know. But pulling back from the bush is a great plan. This means that he's got to sell a bush. Oops. Okay, well, we don't have to kill him. Cool. 5 enemies left on the other team. 2 allies left on ours. We're gonna go and... Well, now that we got a loaded clip, we don't have to worry about holding out. Yes, the Panther. Oh, it's 40 experience. Or 40 health. And yes, the Scorpion does in fact have paper armor. What of it? The Scorpion has never been lit. That leads me to believe he's probably still in this area. He would have been opening fire on us already had he been positioned up here when we were doing with the well, T-50. I guess the T-55A never laid eyes on us. Either way, we would have lit him by now if he'd been up here. So most likely he has progressed up this side of the map. He's in fact going after our artillery right now. Artillery stands no chance against a Scorpion. The T-29 though, the T-29 stands a chance, assuming the Scorpion doesn't reload and track him. Or just kill him. Okay, great. Well, there goes our allies. It's now a 1 versus 5. We know where the most deadly of the enemies is. We know he's way up top. Oh! There's O'Larian. No! Flubbing that shot could go so badly for us later on. Okay. He's got 1 shell left in the clip. He's got to reload and get on out of there. Okay. He's got to get back to his base so he can stop that cap. Note, he's only got... Well, he's got 20 shells left. This thing apparently carries a lot more ammo than the Batchat. 20 shells. Assuming the Panther actually is on 40 health, 20 shells should be more than enough. He can't miss, mind you. But it should be okay. Yeah. He's got to be careful because he's not going to have all the time in the world to be sitting and aiming this shot. He's also not going to have all the time in the world to get around to the place he wants to be in to make this shot from. He's going to have to... Oh. The Scorpion G got smart and jumped off cap? What? Why would it... Oh, now they're saying the Panther has to have 40 hit points. So nobody's confirmed. Has 70. Okay, well, deal. We'll take that then. Dead Panther. Okay, well, Dead Panther is good Panther, really. He's going to circle around and he's going to take this line in towards the enemy base. Or our base, sorry. Not the enemy base. He's going to sit right here and see if he can spot the Scorpion. After that, I recommend coming back down the line he leaves on and coming back and killing the enemy artillery. If you can get the enemy artillery out of position and without a Scorpion next to him, then you can seriously punish it. And then it'll be just a one-on-one. We're going to fast forward a little bit because Well, I'm more running kind of long on this one. Aha, and we have found the scorpion. More because the scorpion was stupid enough to reveal himself to us than anything else. Using good bush mechanics, he is pushing through these things one at a time. He avoids the tree. Okay, so the scorpion could be in these two bushes, or it could be in that bush back there. This is not the place you... Oh, we did not avoid the tree. Oh, no. So if the scorpion was paying attention, he could know exactly where we are right now. That's unfortunate. Come on, use yourself some good bush mechanics and scoop on in. There we go. Backs up to the point where he cannot be seen through the bushes and takes out the scorpion. Okay. He's definitely not going to get fans for this, but equally it doesn't look like he's going to end up using any of his premium rounds either. Oh, there's the M12! I was not expecting the M12 to be there, but that was a smart play from the enemy M12. If you flub this, you're going to have to completely reload. That would have been bad, by the way. But well done. That is how you do it. Kolobanovs. That was worth it. Well done, sir. Thank you. And let's go see what he got for his awesome game. Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect. You know, I suspected a while ago that if you did team damage, you don't get any epic medals. This is obviously not the case because we quite obviously took out an ally here. See, it even says you destroyed an ally. And, this is definitely the guy we shot. And we are obviously getting epic medals for this game. This was an impressive game. A Kolobanov's is one of the most coveted medals in World Tanks, and it is a pleasure to watch this happen. This was a great one. Radley Walters is also another coveted medal that not many people can actually get regularly, and this was the kind of game you want to get it in. And then a Dimitri's happens very rarely, and that's of course why you get the yellow ribbon for it. This was an awesome game. Thank you so much, Kawasa, for sending this in. I wish I could pronounce the rest of your name, but I can't, so I'm not gonna try. This was awesome. I feel sorry for some of the people on the other team, the T55A and the WZ especially. They did a great job securing that flank and pushing it all the way into our base. Unfortunately, they met with some hefty resistance as Kobasa shut them down. Yes, that says 7. That's because you're forgetting the -1. Well done, sir. Thank you so much for sending this in. I hope this ends up on a Jingles episode, but in case it doesn't, you're still on YouTube, and thank you so much. This was awesome. I'll see you guys all next time. This is ioEther out.